Welcome to the Relationship Economy. I'm Jay Deragon, and I'm your host. And this is the third segment of discussions that we're having regarding how brands have been marketing their product and engaging consumers using old methods like coupons and direct mail and getting half of a point response or even 3% and spending $375, that number just blows me away, $375 billion in marketing methods that really haven't been very effective and been doing it for decades. So our guest again is Tom Nilsen. He's got tremendous background working with the Fortune 500 companies and helping them put together their marketing plans using the old methods. But now Tom's here to talk about the new methods. So Tom, talk to us about the transformation, at least what should be a transformation, from those old models that you talked about to the new media.
Well, Jay, as I mentioned on the earlier clips, I basically spent 20 years with the large Fortune 500 companies, either directly in their marketing departments or sales departments, or across the desk talking to them about marketing opportunities. Certainly, mass media is a declining area to spend marketing dollars. Targeted media has been hot for the last 5 to 7 years. The company that I previously had worked for, Catalina Marketing, is a premier player in finding the segmented audience that these big brands want. Targeted marketing is a wonderful place to be, but it really comes down to what is the method that you use to find a specific target audience. The best way to find an audience, I believe, can be had vis-a-vis social media networks. Imagine having an audience that ultimately creates themselves, defining themselves really towards an affinity for a particular person, place, or thing, whether it's a sports team or an entertainer. Anything that is famous that has a large following creates a large audience. Now imagine banding these people together based upon this affinity. That is the key area that our business model at AvidPath is built upon, is to try to take affinity marketing beyond simple credit cards and debit cards, say the American Airlines Delta card. That type of affinity marketing, connecting a brand to airline miles and what have you, works great. The second area that has certainly been emerging in the last decade has been card-based marketing. Anything that associates rewards with specific behavior that the sponsor brand is asking of consumers is certainly a very hot area. So you've got two areas that have been around for a while: affinity marketing, alignments with particular brands. Not so much in the direction that I will take people to, clients to, in terms of that affinity opportunity, but certainly engaging them with airline miles is one opportunity for affinity. The second being card-based marketing.
In talking with you in the past, I've heard you use the term conversational currency, and there's also the currency of marketing on the web, and they call it social currency. So in your view in studying social media, and help us, the audience, understand in terms of what AvidPath is providing, is what is the conversational currency method?
Okay. Well, basically what AvidPath has done is basically created an invention, a business model that infuses three extremely hot areas, one of which is completely underdeveloped when it comes to commercialization. That is social media and tapping the power of social networks, that viral conversation that is going on. It's wonderful, but no one has been able to figure out until now how to tap conversations and turn it into or convert it into currency for brands. We have the solution that fits. It has never been done before. That also is a model that infuses the two other established areas that I mentioned: affinity marketing, aligning a brand with a particular famed entity, as well as card-based marketing or card-based rewards. Those two have been established. They haven't been refined to the place that we have taken it in this convergence of three extraordinarily hot areas: social media, networking, affinity marketing, and card-based marketing, all blended into one. The other key point, Jay, that I want to make sure that we don't leave out today is the fact that with all the vehicles that are out there, even the existing plays on social media, there certainly is no commercialization of this other than throwing a banner ad up over on the right-hand side of the page. And again, that goes back to the old tried method of push marketing, mass advertising, really no connectivity with the brand, certainly no connectivity with the actual discussion that's going on. So our method of social media marketing actually upgrades the relevance really through the roof to a point where you are now, as a brand, engaging in this conversation and enabling currency to happen in more than one way.
And Tom, as you discuss that, as we watch the space, we're seeing brands trying a lot of things and making a lot of mistakes. And it's very costly when they make the mistake, because it's not like you can go out to the marketplace and lie and then turn around and be trusted. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So I think our audience would be interested in learning more about what you're talking about, this new model based on your 25 years experience in making the transformation. And I'd like to suggest maybe even having other guests come in. Like maybe we should have Dell come in and say, how did they do it, and have a conversation with you. Or we could see what Target's done or Best Buy's done. And we can have a show to have a conversation so that the people that are doing it and the person that knows how to do it can engage and develop it even further. What say you?
I say that's a great idea. Certainly there is an enormous opportunity here, and we're ready to describe customized solutions to any client interested in following this mega trend.
Tom Nilsen, it has been a joy and a pleasure. These three shows have been very informative for me, and I know for the audience as well. And again, Tom is with avidpath.com. I encourage you, if you want to know more from this man's experience and what he's talking about, reach out to them. And of course, stay tuned, because the relationship economy will be back, and we do appreciate you coming.